Twitter Friends. My name's Megan.
And I'm Beth.
And we met on Twitter, and now we're friends. And every episode we get together, we find things on Twitter, we share them with each other, we share them with you, and it's so much fun. This is episode 8.
Yep.
We are making some changes to our format. We are going to be more concise. It is going to be shorter, so you can get less of us more often.
Frequently.
Yeah. We were sort of clocking around like 25 minutes or so. That's too long. You don't have time. So we're going to aim for about 10 minutes. So hopefully that'll make things better for everybody. We also have one more housekeeping item. A housekeeping item. We're looking for an editor, a volunteer editor, a film editor to edit for free. If you're interested, then email us at, apparently it can be whatever you want, at thetwitterfriends.com. Maybe editor at thetwitterfriends.com or twitterfriends at thetwitterfriends.com. Whatever you want, make it up. The most interesting one will probably get our attention.
Yes, that's true. You'll get billing on the, we'll associate your name with the podcast. It's not going to be completely...
Yeah, just work for us for free and you get nothing in exchange. This might be a great gig for those looking to build a portfolio of some kind, or just people who like us.
Yes.
So anyway, we're going to kick it off with Beth's story first, I think.
All right. This is from Scientific American. It's a really interesting list of the top 10 consequences of us having evolved. One of the things is it goes into hiccups.
I'm sorry, what?
So the top 10 daily consequences of having evolved.
Yeah.
One of which is hiccups. And it goes on to say that the first air-breathing fish and amphibians extracted oxygen using gills when in the water and primitive lungs when on land. And to do so, they had to be able to close the glottis, or entryway to the lungs, when underwater. Importantly, the entryway to the lungs could be closed. When underwater, this is going to have to be edited, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so the vestiges of that are hiccups. When closing the glottis so that you can breathe either through gills or through lungs, a hiccup is like the diaphragm closing. Well, we don't need it anymore because we don't have gills.
See, I know a lot of people that really hate hiccups, but I like them.
They are kind of fun.
They are. I don't like it when they end. People try to figure out how to stop them. I'm like, why would you want to stop that?
But some people have had them for a really long time. If you've ever seen like those like record-breaking shows, you had them for 3 years. That would kind of suck.
I don't want them for 3 years.
But yeah, they are fun.
I think they're fun.
Another thing is choking. Because in most animals, the trachea and the esophagus are oriented so that the esophagus is below the trachea, like gravity-wise. Mm. So, for example, the two tubes run horizontal and parallel to each other before heading on to the stomach and lung. But in ours, it's vertically parallel, so we are able to choke because we're up right now instead of on four.
Is that a good thing?
So it's a bad thing because
I was gonna say
it's hard. Like we get things caught and then we choke.
So do other animals that are on all fours not choke?
Not as much because one is gravitation, like one is lower than the other instead of being like how we are. They're the same. So does that make any sense? I feel like I'm rambling.
So if I'm on my hands and knees, am I less likely to choke?
Possibly. Oh. Maybe. I mean, that's the idea, according to this article.
So I don't know. I'm not sure that evolving has been all that great for us if what we end up with are hiccups and choking.
Well, that's what it's saying. These are the 10 things that are like kind of troublesome because of our evolution.
Cool.
There's more, but those are the interesting things.
But we got a wave.
Yeah, we did.
From our timer. We have a timer off screen, and he waves at us when the time is up to move on. Okay, so here, this sort of is like evolution. No, it's not. Not at all. This is a story from Tree Hugger. Climate change effects may continue for the next 1,000 years, even under zero emissions scenarios. Really? Movement, and everybody's nervous about it. What's happening?
Nothing.
Okay.
Checking the video.
Okay, good. So here's the situation. Even if we got to a place where there were no emissions at all, the effects of climate change effects would continue for another 1,000 years.
Crazy.
And it would affect certain regions more so than others. For example, some places in Canada see the effects of climate change reversing within the next 1,000 years.
Really?
Yes. But in North Africa, there would be more desertification as land dries out by about 30%.
Wow.
I know. So I guess I'm kind of glad that I live in Canada. But I don't know if we're included in the some places in Canada.
Oh. Does
Where
it say
the
why?
reverse? Yes, it's because of ocean currents and the slow movement of ocean water between the North and South Atlantic.
Interesting.
And I guess the continued ocean warming would go up another continued ocean warming of up to 5 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that means the ocean would warm up to 5 degrees or up by 5 degrees.
Maybe up by continued ocean warming.
Perhaps, because I don't know what temperature the
So
ocean
is this basically saying that we don't have to worry about being environmentally conscious because it doesn't make a difference?
No. I think that's not the right lesson to take away from this, Beth.
Just kidding.
Yeah, the West Antarctic ice sheet will collapse.
No.
Yes. And the sea level will rise by several meters.
That's
It's bad news.
It is bad news.
Basically, we're effed. It's too late. We've ruined
Yeah,
it. So
we're screwed.
enjoy life while you can, everybody.
Enjoy the next 1,000 years.
Got my stein of rum here, so I'll be fine.
My next tweet is from Megan McChesney.
Stop it.
Retweeting Brain Picker.
Yeah.
Could you have passed the 8th grade in 1895? Take the test. I sent this around at work and it was extremely hard.
It is very hard.
It's crazy. For example, some of the questions are, well, first of all, it's an 8th grade final exam from 1895 from Kansas. For example, grammar, you had an hour to answer 10 questions, one of which is define case, illustrate each case, which I don't think I could do.
I don't even know what that means. Define case,
Case. And
the
it's
word
capitalized.
case, and illustrate each case?
Yes.
Well, Ryan could do that because it involves illustrating.
Arithmetic, you had an hour and 25 minutes. And these are kind of awesome because they all have to do with agriculture. So it'll be like, a wagon box is 2 feet deep, 10 feet long, and 3 feet wide. How many bushels of wheat will it hold?
I don't even know what a bushel is anymore.
How big is a bushel? I don't know.
Oh, it's a bushel and a peck. It's like a, yeah.
But
okay.
but what are its dimensions? I don't know, but they would have known.
Those
And let's see
kids.
what else. U.S. history, you had 45 minutes. One of the questions was, give the epochs into which the U.S. history is divided. I don't know.
How much history was there in 1895?
Well, and then it says name events
don't know.
connected with the following dates: 1607, 1620, 1800, 1849, 1865.
But see, they're lucky with the history because they have less of it.
That's true. Those would have been like the events, and that was it.
Last year.
Well, we planted the wheat. Wheat. And
Or
then
the weed.
orthography, which I don't even know what that is. What is meant by the following? Alphabet, phonetic, orthography, etymology, syllabication.
Don't know. Failed.
Mark diacritically and divide into syllables the following and name the sign that indicates the sound. Card, ball, mercy, etc. I don't even know what these things are. This is insane. These people were so smart. How did they not invent the internet?
It's so true.
1860s,
90s.
90s.
Okay.
That's it.
My next one's from Mashable. So you may be aware that the Mashable Awards have happened.
I was not
recently.
aware.
So the Mashable Awards have happened. And I will admit to being mildly ignorant about the Mashable Awards. But my favorite thing was that there was a meme, an award for best meme
Yeah.
of the year. Do you want to guess what it was? Did you see my screen?
I didn't. Was it Double Rainbow?
No, but that was one of the nominees.
What was it? Please tell me.
Bed Intruder.
Oh.
Antoine Dodson, hide your kids, hide your wife. But here's the crazy thing about Antoine Dodson that I did not know until I watched this. And we'll play
What?
just a little bit. He likes to dress like a lady.
Oh.
Okay, ready? Are you ready to watch Antoine Dodson?
I'm very
Oh,
ready.
wait, hold on. I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, dear. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, time out. Sorry, guys. Pardon me. This is the best part, okay? This is the best part of the whole show. our
The
podcast.
winner is Bad Intruder.
They had an actual award ceremony.
They
That's
did.
Crazy. He's a hottie, man.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Well, obviously. Oh, that match moves I won! I'm so excited I live so fashion.
I'm so
love
excited.
it.
I live so fashion. I think those are the words he just said. Maybe I shouldn't say he dresses like a lady, but you would agree he dresses very
He does look very
effeminately.
feminine, yes.
And he has his hair up in a ponytail.
It's very pretty.
It is. And he's recorded an album.
I didn't know that.
He's recorded an album, and there's an interview here. And he was interviewed by Adam Ostro, the editor of Mashable, and he asked him to perform one of the songs that is coming up, and it is quite fascinating. So I encourage you all to check it out. So meme of the year, best meme, Bed Intruder.
Huh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
I
that
guess
it?
that's it for this
God, it's so
episode
short.
of Twitter Friends.
Who
So
is-
now we're on
like-
to our followers.
Yeah, who's our follower?
My follow is Allie Brosh. She has a site called Hyperbowl and a Half. She does really hilarious stories illustrated with really hilarious comics. She's awesome.
Hyperbowl, or is it hyperbole?
Well, yeah, Fail! Hyperbole.
I thought maybe it was actually like hyper BOWL, because maybe that would be funny.
No, I just failed
I'm
my
sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel
2011
that.
graded exam.
I'm sorry. Stop laughing. You're making it worse.
But you get the idea.
Yeah.
And it is a hilarious website, and I would recommend that you check it out.
I'm gonna
She's
check it
super
out.
awesome. Also follow her on Twitter.
My follow is Jeff Jarvis, who is a blogger, and he's a journalism prof, and he's regularly on the Twit Network and with the Leo Laporte's thing. And he is techie and smart and nice. So I think that's it. So thanks for joining us so much. Please come back again. We might be wearing the same outfits, but just pretend you don't notice. See you next time.
Bye!